When we think about accountability and holding ourselves and others accountable, it really ties into building trust with other people. Trust is a huge, huge issue in organizations. If you don't have trust within your team, if you don't have trust on a project team that you're working on, you're not going to be very successful. You're not going to be able to accomplish all of the goals. Trust is the foundation to any type of personal or professional relationship. By far, my favorite author ever is Brene Brown, and she's a researcher and a professor at the University of Houston, and she has established an acronym for building trust with other people, and it's called BRAVING. She has a book called Braving the Wilderness that came out, last fall, I believe. You should check it out. She has a lot of great books. But I want to introduce you to the BRAVING acronym. Again, this is something that's great for accountability. It ties into how you build trust. But it's overall trust building. It's something that we'll touch on next semester or in 3111 more, but I wanted to give an intro to it today. So BRAVING, B-R-A-V-I-N-G. The B stands for boundaries. So you respect my boundaries, and when you're not clear about what's okay or not okay, you ask me. So if you have a very good friend of yours and you're a study partner with them, breaking a boundary would be that person asking you to help them cheat on an exam, right? That's going to break trust with that person. It's someone that you have a developed relationship with. You're friends with them. You're study partners. You might be accountability partners. But asking you to do something unethical would be something that would be breaking a boundary with you. So B stands for boundaries. R stands for reliability, which is simply you do what you say that you'll do. Right? That's a way that we build trust. You tell me that you're going to meet me at this certain time and we're going to go to dinner, and you're there. You're not an hour late, or you don't stand me up, right? Doing the things that you say that you'll do. So here is the next one, A, which stands for accountability. So you own your mistakes, you apologize, you make amends. Being accountable and just being truthful with yourself about the things, any mistakes that you made, and owning that with someone. The next is vault, and vault's one of my favorite ones. It says that you don't share information or experiences that are not yours to share. So if you're a close friend of mine and I confide in you, something that happened to me that was really embarrassing, and that was just a story I wanted to tell you because you're my friend, but then you go around and you tell all of our other friends, that's breaking vault, right? I'm telling you something, it's my experience, and that information isn't yours to share. So vault falls in that acronym as well. Integrity. You choose what Brene loves to say, courage over comfort. You choose what is right over what is fun, fast, and easy, and you choose to practice your values rather than simply professing them. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. The next one is non-judgment. So I can ask you for what I need, and you can ask me for what you need. We can talk about how we feel, and there's no judgment, right? You're going to come to me with your emotions or whatever's going on, and I'm not going to judge you for any type of reaction that you may have. Last but not least is generosity. You extend the most generous interpretation possible to the intentions, words, and actions of other people. If I have a roommate and I had a really bad day, I think I may have, failed the exam that I thought I had studied really hard for, and I come home and I open up the refrigerator and I say, "Oh, there's no food in this house. There's never any food in this house," and I slam the door, and then I go to my bedroom and I slam the door. You may not know what happened to me that day, but you know I'm in a bad mood, and you may end up taking it personally, right? Well, geez, what did I do to her to make her so mad? But whenever you have trust with someone, whenever you have built that relationship, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's what generosity is. The BRAVING acronym is just a great way to sum up, what we were talking about as far as ensures accountability. Accountability is something that you have to have for yourself. It's something you also have to have for other people, and it's why it's the first competency that we talk about. I think it's a great introduction to the course and to the semester as you're setting those personal goals for yourself, and as you're establishing new relationships with your peers, professors, and any colleagues as well.